So, good evening. Good evening. It is the eve of the Premier League return, baby. I'm kind of excited. I don't think I'll sleep tonight. I will actually, because I got to get up and do a watch along. Which reminds me, a couple of things before we get into this preview and starting 11, my starting 11. Number one, follow my Insta if you would, League Gunner 82. Link in the description. You can follow me on the Toxic Bird app if you want. Feel free, League Gunner 82. Link in the description. Also on Facebook, League Gunner AFC. Go and check that out. Follow me on Flick. Loads of predictions are being put up for all the games. You can go and make your own predictions. Leaderboards all season, weekly, monthly, etc., etc. Giveaway at 1,000 followers. We're over 800. So go and follow that. Player ratings for each game will be done by you guys. It's going to be interactive on Flick app. So after the game, I'll be putting up a poll for every single player that took part in the game for Arsenal and a list of scores, and you can vote on it, and whatever the overriding result is will be the score on player ratings. So yeah, make sure you go and check that out. Also HOTMIC, I'll be streaming on that as well. And last but by no means least, check me out on Fantasy Premier League. The code is in the description. Cash prizes for the top 10, 250 quid for the winner. So go and get involved. I think that's enough promotion. We have Fulham, Craven Cottage away. We've got our Arsenal back. We've got our Arsenal back. That's what happened last time we went to Craven Cottage. Unai Emery in the height of a 22-game unbeaten record. Fancy football. No style of play, according to everyone. We had a style of play at Fulham. And back heels, flicks, tricks, and Ramsey back heeling one into the net. Sexy football. To the point where the 3,000 hardcore, proper Arsenal were all singing, "We've got our Arsenal back." Fast forward. And not quite happening, is it? Funny how football changes so quickly. Funny old game, isn't it? And this time around, Fulham are going to want to put up a better fight, that's for sure. And they're going to try and give their fans, albeit there is none in the ground, they're going to try and give their fans something to get hopeful about, because last time they got absolutely battered every week, didn't they? Callum Chambers, one of our players, was on loan. He won their player of the season. And yeah, it was light work. Although at one point we were one apiece in that game, I think. And again, I think it was Mustafi or Xhaka, one of them, giving away a penalty, I think it was. But I'm going to get into my starting 11. Then I'm going to go through how I think the game's going to go. Well, I was going to go with this guy in goal, but that's not going to happen anymore. He's not in the squad. Anybody who's not been up to speed, he's been withdrawn from the matchday squad because Brighton, funny enough, that's where he's standing in that picture. Brighton and Aston Villa are locked horns for him, and he's going to leave for about 20 million quid, which I don't know how I feel about it, man. But maybe I should do a video on that and drop that for the morning. So obviously there'll be no transfer update when I get up because I'll be doing the watch along. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll record a video afterwards and I'll schedule it for tomorrow. But yes, I was going to go with him. I'm going to have to go with Leno, which, let's be real, isn't a bad second choice, is it? But yes, he's going to be my goalkeeper for the day. I'm going to go with 5 at the back. We are going to go with, let's start off on the right-hand side. I've lost him. I have actually lost him. I must have deleted him. Maitland-Niles, right wing back. This is going well, isn't it? I've had an absolute shocker. Oh, I found him. There he is. He was hiding. He was playing hide and go seek. Maitland-Niles, right wing back. Bad boy enter the season. England caller. Real footballer. Proper player. My kind of footballer. 100% committed. Determined. Every single game. He leaves everything out on that pitch. And if we had 11 Maitland-Niles, we'd be a lot better. He's my left, right. He's my left, right. He's my right wing back. Let's go over to the opposite side. Bukayo Saka, again, full of praise for this young man. And he is my left wing back for this game. again, what a debut season for him in the first team. Unbelievable techers at times. Newcastle, where he's nutsing man up and crossing the ball. His crosses were lit. What a season. Fully deserved to win that FA Cup. He was superb. And I think he came second as our player of the season. Is that right? I think he's been called up to young player of the season. I'm not sure if that result came out yet. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go with a 3 at the back. We are going to go with... who are we going to go with? We're going to go with Ceballos. Debut, Premier League debut. We have actually only got about 3 fit centre-backs out of the 8 that are on the books. 5 of them are injured. So I'm going to go with Ceballos. Be interesting to see how he gets on against better opposition. Obviously, he did only play 45 minutes against MK Dons, which I thought he was superb, by the way. But it's a big step up now. So I'm going to go with him. I'm then going to go with Rob Holden, who may or may not be staying. We don't know at the moment. It looks like he is staying. And he needs to fix up because last season I thought he was pretty poor when he came back in. If you can go back to the season where Emery's first season, I thought he was brilliant up until he got injured. So we'll see what happens with him. And then left centre-back, you know how we roll, baby. The real one, the realist. That should be the Arsenal captain right there. That boy is lit. A very good friend of mine who lives over here is Scottish. He's from Glasgow. He lives around the corner from Tierney's family. And he said to me that Tierney, in about another year's time, if he progresses again how he has done, he'll be levels above Robertson. You see, he thinks he's better than Robertson. He said he's happy that both of them play for Scotland, but he thinks out of the two, Tierney's the better player. Hopefully, if Tierney can get on the level of Robertson, because I think Robertson's the best left back on the planet, if he can get that level, boy, we got a sick player. We already have a sick player. He's lit. Let's go midfield. This goes against everything, my better judgment and all of that. But yes, he's going in. That's a poor picture, but he is going in. Next to him, Danny Ceballos is back, baby. He drinks Estrella. He eats paella. And I know you lot hate it when I pronounce the L's. I know it's paella, Estrella. I know, come on. But it winds you up, so that's why I do it. So he's going in. So that's the midfield sorted. And then we are going to go with a front 3. I'm going to put Lacazette up front. I don't want Eddie Nketiah up front, if I'm honest. I don't particularly want Lacazette up front, but I've kind of resigned myself to the fact that this man will be left wing all season. So I'm just going to go with it. So he's my left wing, Lacazette up front, and then we're going with the gunman, bad man, the ankle breaker, Nicolas Pepe. So that's my 1 to 11. How do I see the game going? Well, if you believe the hype, we're going there to thump them 7-0. I'm a little bit more reserved. Fulham are coming up, first game of the season. They'll probably go with a 4-2-3-1. I'd imagine. They've got Knockhart on the left. I don't rate that kid one bit. Hopefully, Maitland-Niles, if he does play there, will pocket in because he's not a very good footballer. I don't think they've got many good footballers. They've obviously got, well, I say not many good footballers, not many of a level that should be able to come and compete with us. But they have got a new goalkeeper, Areola, a player we were linked to. He then went to Fulham. We are in the market for a keeper. As I said, we're getting rid of one. And I think that if you look at it on paper, it should be a nailed-on Arsenal win. But Arsenal's away record for 4 years straight has been absolutely gutter, in the mud, not good enough. They're newly promoted. That means nothing. We lost to Aston Villa. I'm taking this a little bit cautious. If we win it, which I think we will, it's not going to be a resounding 6-0, 5-0, 4-0. I think it'll be maybe a couple of goals max. I'm going to go with a score prediction 3-1. I think they'll score, but I'm going to go 3-1. And I do think, listen, they're very good on set pieces, Fulham, and they're going to come and try and rough us. Well, we're going to go there and they're going to try and rough us up. They're going to try and get stuck into us and say, listen, get on Aubameyang, get on Pepe, don't let them play. Don't let Granit Xhaka get the ball and ping it 40 yards. And they're going to try and press up the pitch. That'll be where their downfall is, because if we've got the quality of Tierney and Saka and Maitland-Niles, excuse me, we'll be able to ping them long balls straight over the top. And then you get your runners, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of clear-cut one-on-ones. But At the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't win. It's Arsenal, it's an away game, and these players were still here last season, and they're still here this season. So I don't know, man. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I think we just need to keep it tight. I think the fact that I picked a 5 at the back will be able to combat against their 4-2-3-1. It'll be able to nullify their 3 behind their striker, push them back a little bit higher up. And yeah, man, I think we can do it. I think we'll beat them. And it'd be very interesting to see how we do get on, because, listen, it's going to be mad seeing our bench tomorrow, because there's a lot of players that shouldn't be here. And there's a lot of players that are going to be leaving. Martinez being one of them. So yeah, we've got 5 defenders out injured. Martinez is going to go. Obviously, Martinelli's out. Our bench is going to be very threadbare tomorrow. So we're going to have to deal with them with our starting 11. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do that. I'm going 3-1 to the Arsenal. And you never know. We might have our Arsenal back again tomorrow. Like I said, I will be doing a watch along. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Stick a like on the video, a nice juicy like, and one more sleep. And it is Premier League football day. Football day. And follow my Insta, League Gunner 82, and all the other links in the description. Don't forget Flick. That is really important that you follow that. I'd appreciate it. And HOTMIC. But until tomorrow, I'm out of here. Latest, peeps.